Is this on the list of my 5 all-time favorite sandwiches? Yes. Is it something that when you hear you're gonna go, oh no, I don't want that? Probably, but I'm gonna change your damn mind. I'm just gonna come right out and say it. We're making a sardine sandwich. And wait. Just give me a second. Come on, you trust me. You've watched for some time now, most of you, unless you're new. And if you're new, hey, hi, how are you? Thanks for showing up here. You might want to give us a subscribe and a like and, you know, all that kind of stuff. We're here for you. Basically, that's the deal. We're here for you. Make your food life better. And yes, a sardine sandwich can make your food life better. And if it doesn't make your food life better, it'll make your health life better. High protein, low carbs, high in healthy omega-3s. That's good for your brains, good for your hearts. It's basically good for everything. Look, there's super hardcore exercise guys that start their day with nothing but sardines. I'm not asking that. I'm just saying, give me a little latitude, sit back, relax, a cocktail, a glass of wine, whatever your thing is. Some green tea.
Give you a little attitude?
Spark a fatty, like Max does all the time behind the camera. I'm just telling you, just watch and see what happens.
I think you said give me a little attitude.
I didn't say give me a little, I said latitude.
You said attitude.
I did not say give me attitude. I said give me a little latitude. We're gonna get to the sardines. By the way, I went out of my way to get these for you today. These are from Portugal. I didn't go to Portugal, but I went to my friend Tommy's store to get these. We'll come to these. Here's what we have to do. We have to make a little lemon caper aioli. First, we're gonna get these guys on the hot grill behind me to get them blistering so we can pull the skin off and then use the beautiful, gentle, tender meat stuff underneath. It's very simple. It's very simple. Let's go, come on. So the easy thing to do is just take your peppers, put them on there, let them blacken all the way around. Turn them. But I find if you oil them a little bit, it will help promote the burning, blackening faster. You can either brush them with oil, rub them with oil, or what I like to do is spray them with one of these grill spray things. Olive oil, vegetable, whatever you want, like this. Just give them a little general and just leave them here. Now over the next 15 minutes or so, with some turning happening every couple of minutes, they will blacken and then we'll peel that part off. And they've been on for seconds, and let's see. It's just beginning. If you didn't have a grill, you could put them under the broiler. If you didn't have a broiler, you could just put them right on your gas stove, on the grate, the flame licking at the bottom. But for now, there's really nothing to do but make our caper lemon aioli. Here's our bowl. First thing in will be some mayo, like that. Next, we need some capers. And you know, capers are that little bud of a flower. Look at that, little inside of a flower. We want about a tablespoon of these. And while you could put them in like this, that would be an amateur move. You wouldn't get nearly as much flavor. So we'll just chop these guys up, like so. Perfect. Imagine, it's like garlic. If you throw a clove of garlic in, uncut, you'll get the flavor, but not nearly as much as if you bust them up. And these have that little vinegar, briny kind of hit to them. They're super great. And they go really well with our little fishies. And when these are chopped up, in they go. While the knife is out, let's cut some parsley. A little fresh parsley, scrunch it up, and cut away. Ah, stems are fine in here. Beautiful. This goes in. All right, next, a little lemon juice, one nice little fat wedge. We'll squeeze the garlic, a little BFF, and one small shot of olive oil. And this we will now mix. I'm gonna tell you, that's gonna be unbelievable. All right, stay there, let me show you something. The peppers have been on a couple of minutes. They take time, so I'm gonna shut the lid, let them start to blacken. When you see them next, just know that I have continued to turn them and they should be black all the way around. As good as this is, it would have been better if I'd remembered to cut up the shallot, so I'll do that now. We just need this in a very fine little dice. So peel your shallot. If you didn't have a shallot, you could easily use red onion. It's a little more gentle. I think I like shallot. I don't use it very often, and I need to more often. I'll have to pay somebody to peel them for me. God, a couple cuts this way and then this way.
That 5-inch Santoku is perfect for vegetables.
See this, Max? Thanks for pointing that out. It really is. Let me point out something, boys, that people have been requesting. Since Max pointed out how fabulous the 5-inch Santoku knife is for jobs like this, I'm reminded of something the audience has been asking for. For you two guys to get your own freaking microphone. They want to hear your nonsense. They can't hear you. Here's what they get. They hear me going, hey, let's do this, and then you guys in the back. And I have to repeat what he says most of the time so you know what's going on, and I don't like that. All right, the peppers. It's time for the peppers. This microphone issue will just make me upset. But if you think they should get a microphone, comment below. Yes, boys, get a microphone. Do it for the audience. There you go. That is the level of blackening you're looking for, and you want it all the way around. But now we want them to steam a little bit. That will help the skin. You can see the skin is starting to come off, but we're gonna help it along. So we're gonna take a paper bag, put these guys inside. I'll just leave them on that tray. Seal this up, put this away, come back to that. But now let's look at our sardines. And here they are. I've got two types, two of the most common types you're gonna see. These ones are sardines with lemon and olive oil, and these are sardines in a light tomato sauce. By the way, both of these are from Portugal. I've made sardine sandwiches before with Western sardines, and it's been good. But I'm telling you, my friend Tommy's store, Tunaville, here in San Diego, sells a lot of tinned fish. I'll get to that in a second. And I went there today and I tried this one, and oh my God, it blows the doors off of anything you buy that's from the Western world. So let's take a look. Here's the normal ones, or what I call them more common. There's the oil coming out. There you go. There's your little friends. They're fat, they're plump. I guess that's the same thing, huh?
Jill, they're headless. We were wondering if the heads were involved.
No, I told Jill there was no heads, and they look like this. There you go. That's one sardine. There's 4 in this can, and they are insanely delicious. And as we already said, super healthy for you. Now let's look at these guys. Remember, con tomato. Con tomato. There you go. Oh. These ones I haven't had yet. This I need a bite of. And I'm sure there's people looking going, no effing way, Sammy boy. Am I getting anywhere near that? And there's 2 of those people right here. Max and Jill. It's on the other side of the camera. But for me, that's everything. It is no fishier than canned tuna.
No fishier than the fishiest thing you've ever had.
It is so delicious. I mean, I really prefer these guys. They're just a little lighter, a little sort of cleaner. But here's the thing. In this country, tinned fish just starting to make a dent. In Portugal, where these are from, where Chansey was, they're all over the place. Am I right?
Everywhere.
They can't hear you. It's sounding like this.
They can!
Chance said they're everywhere. And to prove how they're starting to become everywhere here, my friend Tommy's place, Tunaville, here in San Diego, when I got these, I took a little video. Pardon the shit quality of it. It's just me with my phone. But look at what's on the shelves. So many different types. I mean, you take a look at what's going on. Mackerel, there's mussels, there's calamari in ragu sauce. I don't know what that is. Fried mussels. There's codfish, smoked trout, herring, there's coho salmon. That's kind of regular stuff, the salmon in a can like that. But wait, don't stop there, because there's scallops, there's squid, little squid, there's smoked mackerel. I mean, it's just endless. Anchovies, of course, we know would come in a can. You're gonna be very surprised at the selection and how delicious these things are. Okay, we have a quick little butter thing to make that you're gonna like. We'll peel the peppers, and then it's go time. And go time means sardine sandwich time. Sorry, toasted sardine sandwich time with lemon caper aioli and the red and yellow peppers. Damn. Since this is a toasted thing, grilled sort of, we're going to do something to the outside of the bread. That is softened butter, actually very softened because it's hot out here. And this is smoked paprika. And smoked paprika is popular in the Mediterranean food world, popular in Portugal. This just gets mixed. And as you can tell, it's not just going to give flavor to the outside of the bread, it's going to give some color. So let's get the bread ready to go for when we need it. So we go like this. Here's our bread. And by the way, you can't smell it, but this is English muffin bread. Oh, honestly, I haven't found it for a while, and I found it today, and I'm like, this is everything I want. So here's what we want to do. We're just going to do the outsides. So imagine these will all be the outsides of the bread. We're just going to butter these. We'll toast both sides, but we only need this nonsense on one side. This delicious buttery nonsense. When we're ready, these are ready. We'll just put them on here. Now we'll get our peppers, get them peeled up, and we'll be almost ready to go. And there they are, after. So what we want is we want this stuff off. You see, once you steam it, how easily this comes off. You can buy these already done. They're pretty damn expensive. But when you do buy them, you do notice there is some of these little black flecks still on them, and that's not a bad thing. That just is more flavor. So peel these guys, get all of the black off, or as much of the black as you can get. And by the way, if it wasn't obvious, what you're doing, aside from getting the skin off really easily, is just intensifying this pepper flavor. I used to run them under water to get them off, and it was really easy, but I didn't like the idea that I was adding water to this. It doesn't sit well with me anymore. But that's what experience is all about. It's learning. So I've learned not to do that now. All right, let me clean this up, and then we're almost ready. All right, bread's ready to go on. We'll go the smoked paprika butter side down first. And then the other two. Give them a minute. Oh, smell that? Wow, the smell of this. Oh, God damn it, it's so hot. Not yet. Need a little color there. All right, time to flip. Yes, thank you. Oh, this is gonna be good. Okay, a little more toasting on that backside and we're there. And we're here. They look like this and they're gorgeous, but don't forget, we gotta build them upside down. Ow. All right, so first things first. Remember our caper aioli. Our lemon caper aioli. Shit. Not shit. Scallion, garlic, deliciousness. Beautiful. All right, so here, let me just make it easier for the boys. We want some of these. So now I'm just gonna go like this. Oh boy. Holy sardine can. And our last one, like that. I like this so far, so a little green, and that will be in the form of some baby arugula. Fresh, green, a little crunch, but also this will be the bed for our little friends. And our little friends come like this. They slide down on top. I think for sardine fans right now, you're like peeing yourself with excitement because you know how good this is gonna be. For the sardine haters, you're freaking out right now because you think it's gonna suck and it's not going to. So only give it a couple things. There's this extra oil in the can. So just a little drizzle of this. I mean, this was their home for you know how long, and why not let them enjoy it? And fresh ground black pepper. Lots, because that's important. Tiny bit more lemon juice. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is that. I gotta try and fit this guy on here. I want all 4 sardines to fit, but this guy doesn't wanna cooperate. Okay, there's our lid. And only we know why this is red. And it's red because of, you know, the smoked paprika. So I had to take one of the sardines out. It was falling out and I was trying to do too much. So like 3 of them fit in there beautifully. See, to me, I look down on that, and an open-faced sardine sandwich with lemon caper aioli and roasted peppers is amazing. I know Max is looking at this like, bro, that's like some of the nastiest shit I've ever seen. But I'm trying to tell you, people, open your mind, and now we'll cut it. I hope it stays together. Please, buddy, work with me. Pressure. And there you go. Does it get any better when you cut it? Or is it still freaky for people that...
To me, it looks more like a tuna sandwich like that, so better.
Great. All right, now that they've been all lined up beautifully for Max's picture, only one thing left to do. Enjoy the hell out of this messy sandwich. Oh, I'm dropping sardines along the way. All right, you get in there. Let's do this, buddy. I'm gonna be fine. Haters. That kills any tuna sandwich I've ever had. Any. There's so much going on. Not the least of which, the smoked paprika and the butter on the outside of the bread. You should do that. Even if you don't like sardines, that's something that you should do. But you really should try this. Get good ones. Oh my God. I love this. The aioli's fantastic. The pepper's fantastic. It's all fantastic. And I'm telling you, if I gave you a bite blindfolded, you'd be like, oh, that is one hell of a tuna sandwich. You know what's funny when I say tuna sandwich? When I grew up, what came in a can, you didn't call tuna, you called it tuna fish. You guys remember that? You remember that, Joe? Yeah?
Weird.
Tuna fish. What would you like for lunch? I'd like tuna fish. You would never say that today. I'd like salmon fish. I'd like sardine fish. No, you wouldn't. You probably won't say I'd like sardines anyways, but I really want you to try this with good sardines and everything we did. All right? I'm here to make your food life better. You can't get better if you don't try new things. That's what I say.
Yeah.
Fucking what? Well, this is on.
I know.
This is on. Welcome to my world.
So yeah, just pick it up and have a bite.
You don't have to tell me I know what to do.
You got something under your eye right here.
Something
right
under
side.
my eye?
Other side. Got it. Nope, now it's on your temple. It's still there.
What?
It's still on your temple.
Excuse me.